Yeah, I actually just got finished with a race in F1 24. So, yeah, I got finished with it just on time, too. So let me just see here. Okay, yeah, I got the broadcasting. Alright, go. I am thinking we should probably do reserve drivers. Like, yeah. So let's do this then. Let's do a reserve driver then for this practice one session. We'll do a reserve driver. Yeah, for this practice one session, we will do a reserve driver. So yeah. That like Colapinto will actually have a good chance of overtaking the reserve driver. Yeah, he will. He'll definitely overtake the reserve driver. All right. Plus, reserve drivers get faster feedback in, so yeah, that's good. That's always good. Yeah, I saw the Imola Grand Prix and think that Felipe Colapinto actually did pretty good. He did pretty okay in that race. Like, yeah, he did. I'm sure Felipe Colapinto could overtake a reserve driver. Like, yeah, a reserve driver doesn't have that much of a big overall, so yeah, it should be pretty easy for him to overtake a reserve driver. Yeah, my battery might go dead though because like yeah, as I said, like I did a race earlier and it basically went dead at the very end. Yeah, he's about to overtake the reserve driver. He's about to do it. Yeah, there's a high risk of a fault on the engine. He was kind of impeded there by that Haas coming out of the pits. Yeah, reserve drivers, see, they already got 1 out of 5 feedback, so reserve drivers can really get their feedback in real fast. Like, yeah, they can get it in pretty fast. Alright, he overtook the reserve driver. Nice. Nice, he overtook a reserve driver. it should be pretty easy for him. Like, yeah, this should be pretty easy for him to just like get away from the reserve driver as far as possible. Like, yeah, considering they're not really that good. All right, 2 out of 5 feedback. All right, good. Looking real good right here. Yeah, like reserve drivers do get their feedback in much more faster, so like yeah, this should be good. It should be pretty good right here, like yeah, it should be. Yeah, 3 out of 5 and still Colapinto's still 1 out of 5. See, they get their feedback in much more faster. They'll have like the same setup confidence anyway, like yeah. Okay. Okay, so yep. Man, that's a big crowd right there. I guess it was just pushed wide. Alright, she has 4 out of 5 feedback. Alright, that's good. That's good right there. Yeah, her smoothness isn't going to be too good though, so that's going to be a whole thing right there. It's just like her smoothness isn't too good, so she's probably going to be well down. Like yeah, she's probably going to be like pretty far down, far back, like, yeah, between Colapinto. She actually has a faster lap than Colapinto now for some reason. But yeah, like I said, like when you use a reserve driver, they get their feedback in a lot more faster. Like yeah, they do. They get their feedback in a bit more faster. So yeah, that makes it more room for them to actually like yeah, be able to like yeah. but it does have its problems. Like, yeah. So, like, the upside of it is that reserve drivers get their feedback in much more faster, I guess, because like they don't have track acclimatization. But the problem there is like neither will the actual driver. Like Crawford won't have track acclimatization for practice one. So, like, yeah. Which makes it so that, yeah, Crawford's probably gonna go a bit more slower. And he's probably gonna get less skill points for it, like, yeah, less development for it, so yeah. Alright, she got 5 out of 5 feedback. Good. Good. I'll watch Carl Pinto for a while. Until he actually passes the pit lane. And yeah. Yeah, her smoothness is like pretty bad actually. So yeah, there's that. There's that really. Like there's gonna be no rain throughout the entire weekend, which is nice. It's gonna be completely dry this time around. So yeah. Unlike Canada, which was awful. That was an awful race. Like yeah, that was a pretty bad race actually. It really was. It was not exciting at all. Alright. Alright, now watch her. See what she does. And here we go. All right. I think I might be tempted to keep her in, like, yeah, extend her contract. I might be tempted to keep her in, like, yeah, just extend her contract. All right, now we wait for Carl Pinto to get 4 out of 5 feedback at least. He's probably going into the pits real soon, so yeah. Yeah, like I'm finally using reserve driver, so yeah, there you go. I just won't use them during sprint races, though. Like, yeah, I just won't use them during sprint races. He might be done here. Yep, he's done. Alright. So now we just wait for him to go back into the pits, and yeah, all he's gonna do is just refuel. So yeah. Man, 53% on those tires. Like, yeah, that's not good at all. That means we're probably going to be done here in a little bit. Yeah, we'll probably be done before, like, yeah, we probably will. We probably are going to be, like, yeah, he's going to deal with a puncture and then we're basically going to be done. So, yeah. Okay, 52% on his tires, alright? I think I heard it. I think I heard the thing of him getting 4 out of 5 feedback, so yeah, he might have gotten 4 out of 5 feedback just before he entered the pits. Alright. Yeah, he did. He did actually get 4 out of 5 feedback. Alright, so yeah, just refuel and yeah, go back out. Yeah, he just needs to refuel and go back out, so yep. Alright. I'm sure she's actually gonna get done here and just like before then, just after he goes back out. Alright. Yep. Alright, there we go. Okay, okay. Yeah, so we're just waiting. We're just waiting around for him to get his feedback in. So yeah, we're just waiting around for his feedback to come in, and then here we go. 98%. 98% on the car part knowledge at least, so that's pretty good. His feedback should be coming in real soon, sure. Oh, no, that was the reserve driver. Yeah, I'm pretty sure next time he goes out, he's probably gonna be done. Like next time he goes out, like yeah, that's gonna be the time he deals with a puncture. All right, so we have 99% car part knowledge at least. So yeah, that should be good enough to get up to 100. All right. Yep, you got 5 out of 5 feedback. So yeah, just gonna have to wait a little bit. I think that's good. All right, he's back in garage. All right. Yeah, his tires are gonna be done for. His tires are definitely gonna be done for. So yeah. All right. So you can only go 12 laps of fuel. So yeah. All right. All right. 2 out of 5 feedback was good. Man, 40% on those tires. Like, yeah, that's not good at all. Those tires really aren't good at all. Like, yeah. Yeah, there's lots of tire wear. There's high amounts of tire wear. So, yeah. There's quite a high amount of tire wear on this circuit. So, yeah. All right, 3 out of 5 feedback. Good. All right. He's almost done here, so yeah, let's wait. Alright, time for him to go back out then, right now. Yep, here we go. Uh-huh. Guys, okay. I know it sucks that we have to wait a little bit, but yeah. Alright. Alright. I just need to wait to the point where, yeah. I had to start going again, yeah. Just have to wait to that point. Yeah, we'll have very little time left. Like, yeah, we will. We'll have, like, very little time to actually do this. Like, yeah, probably when he deals with a puncture, I might as well just not fast forward and just wait, like, yeah, probably just do that. Not even fast forward and just wait, that way I actually have enough. That way I have enough battery life left, alright, so yeah. To actually get practice 2 done with. Alright. Okay, her tires are about to wear out, so yeah. She's about to deal with a puncture, and they've worn out. Alright, 30% tire life left. The day teams, well, they're awful, right? Nah, they're cold. Okay, 4 out of 5 feedback. Alright, so yeah. Just our battery went out again. Okay. So now we're just waiting around. Probably around the time, like, I'm sure she'll get up to 5 out of 5 feedback or something like that. Like, yeah. Hopefully she can get up that high. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I don't think she's really gonna, like, yeah, be out there for too much longer, so yeah. Yeah, she's not gonna be out there for too much longer, so yeah. Especially on these worn tires, she's not gonna be out there for too much longer. It'd be a surprise if she even gets 1 out of 5 feedback with her tire wear. Especially with her smoothness as well. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure her smoothness would be pretty bad. Okay, Carl Pinto got 1 out of 5 feedback. Good. Alright, we're just waiting for her to get 4 out of 5 feedback. Like, yeah, we're just waiting for her to get 4 out of 5. Alright, so yeah. Or 5 out of 5 feedback, you know, we're just waiting for her to get her 5 out of 5 feedback in. Alright. And our tires are at 22% right now, so that kind of sucks as well. So yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of wait around a little bit. Yeah, and just wait around a little bit because my controller's just dying out. Like, yeah. Alright. I'm sure if she gets 5 out of 5 feedback, yeah, the controller should survive long enough for the pits. Like, yeah, it should survive long enough to go back into the pits, so yeah. Okay, she is not getting 5 out of 5 feedback. She might actually deal with a puncture before then, and then, yeah, she's basically done. Alright, she got her 5 out of 5 feedback in. Alright, good. Good. Let's get back into the pits then. Get her back into the pits before, like, yeah, her tires start to puncture. Which is probably gonna be real soon. Like, yeah, it might actually be before she even enters the pits. Probably not. Like, yeah, if she's like conserving her tires, I'm sure they'll survive. I'm sure her tires will survive. Like, yeah. To get back to the pits at least, so yeah. What's the lap record? 116.3 since 2023. Alright. The lap record's getting beaten in practice. Like, yeah, that's a whole thing right there. The lap record's actually getting beaten in practice. That's amazing. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Should be good. Alright, she gone on 5 laps of fuel. 5 laps of fuel then. Alright. Alright, Colin fit those tires at 21%. Now he's just kind of waiting until he deals with a puncture. Yeah, now we're just gonna wait until he actually has a puncture. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I will fast forward if they deal with a puncture, and yeah, I just have to wait. I will fast forward, but there's a possibility that yeah, my controller battery could still die in practice too. Yeah, puncture. So yeah, now Pinto's gotta wait. He's gotta wait for practice to be over. At least he got 2 out of 5 feedback. Alright, now we just wait for her. Put my controller on the charger at this moment. Hey, at least we got 100% car part knowledge, at least. At least we got that much. Alright. Time for her to go back out then. Alright, so yeah. Alright. Alright, here we go. How's his feedback though? And it's doing better, I guess. Yeah, now we're just gonna wait for her to deal with the puncture, so yeah. She might just be able to do more, actually, maybe, yeah, she'll be able to do more laps than Carl Pinto. She won't be out there for too long, though, but yeah. Yeah, she will basically do one more lap at least than Carl Pinto. Wait. Ah, puncture. Alright, so yeah. She's done. Yep, she done. Alright. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, she got to go all the way back to the pits. Like, yeah, she got punctured just before the start line, and then yeah, she got to go. She has to drive all around the circuit and just to go back to the pits. Like, yeah. Okay, at least she got in the garage. She did get 1 out of 5 feedback. That's good. I heard that. Like, yeah, she got 1 out of 5 feedback. She at least got a feedback in, so yeah, that's good at least. And she did one more lap than Carla Pinto. How many laps were in this race? 66. She did 27. Carla Pinto did 26. Yeah. Hey there. Okay. So I have my control on the charging station right now, so now we just wait for practice 1 to be over with. Which is going to be 12 minutes. Man. Yeah, when they actually do practice 2, the first time they go out, they'll probably be able to get their feedback in before they come back in on their own, like, yeah. Reserve drivers are just real good at getting your feedback on the, like, yeah, faster, you know. They're not really meant to be like good drivers. Like, yeah, they're just meant to be able to get your feedback in. Should I start using reserve drivers though? Like, really, should I actually start using reserve drivers? I don't think I should make it a consistent thing. Like, yeah, Austria is next up, so that's a sprint race, so I won't be using reserve driver for that one. Go play.
Now the Ferrari's involved in this one.
3 wide. They just fumbling all of airmen too. That's a reserve driver.
And clearly then, not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
Yep, Ferrari's reserve driver right there. Man. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully my controller battery doesn't die out. No penalties given. Yeah, either way, it's a reserve driver. So the penalty would go to Leclerc. Like, yeah, that penalty would basically go to Leclerc, I'm sure. But yeah, not Oliver Bowman has a damaged car. Damaged front wing, I guess. Or maybe he did actually damage his powertrain. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think so. I think he just got damaged front wing.
So like Ferrari's gonna have to replace that then. That that's kind of good. Like yeah, in a way that's kind of good. I mean Ferrari is just like a super good team that really they're not our competitor. They're really not our competitor. So like yeah, it don't really matter, does it? If a Ferrari gets a damaged front wing. But that would mean they probably would have to waste some money though. Like, yeah. Alright, 5 minutes. Hopefully this is good enough for my controller battery to last. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping for it. Like yeah. Once it gets down to 1 minute, then I'll just go normal speed. So that way I get more of a charge. So yeah. Yeah, either way I'm doing this race at midnight, so I really should have my controller charged up. Like, yeah, I really should have my controller charged up before I get started with this. So, yeah. Two minutes. 2 minutes left. Yeah, I'll make sure I have my controller charged up. But yeah. Yeah, we do qualifying, and then, like, yeah, I don't really fast forward during qualifying. I just charge my controller for that. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll be good in charge, like, yeah, for the race. Alright. Like, my controller will definitely be good in charge for the race. Like, yeah, because really I don't fast forward during qualifying. Yeah, it's already been 48 minutes in the broadcast. Probably the fact that I'm using reserve driver, like, yeah, because I basically don't fast forward when they get 4 out of 5 feedback and all that. Yeah. So it's like probably like I got more time to fast forward when I'm using the actual drivers. Alright, 10 seconds left. Here we go. Alright, practice one is over. Here we go. Get everyone done with. Yeah, it took me 50 minutes or so to get through practice one. Like, yeah, it took me 50 minutes to get through practice one. Man. Yeah, so using a reserve driver probably takes a long time. That's probably the only thing. It takes a long time to get through practice. I'm using reserve driver. But I really need their mentality to go up as well. I think I will extend her contract, though. I think I will actually consider extending her contract a bit more. Yeah.
Alright, everyone's done. Now we just wait. Alright, let's move on to practice 2. I think the lap record will be beaten. I do. I think the lap record will actually be beaten. Yeah, lap record's a 116.330. Alright, so the lap record might actually be beaten. I'm sure it will be. I am very much sure it will be. But yeah, most likely it's going to be beaten. Hopefully Carl Pinto can actually overtake Crawford. I'm hoping for that. Let's see here. Can he actually overtake Crawford? He might. He might be able to. Oh, he is going faster than him at least, so yeah. That's good. Better braking ability as well. Like, yeah, he definitely got better braking. Crawford just got 2 out of 5 feedback. Pinto just got 3 out of 5 feedback. Alright. Alright, he did actually overtake Crawford. Good job. Yeah, he's got a slightly better engine than him. Like, he does have a slightly better engine than Crawford, so yeah.
Alright, so Crawford did get 3 out of 5 feedback. That's good. That's pretty good. It might be good enough to actually get that feedback in before they have to go into the pits. So, yeah. Yeah, Crawford's keeping pretty close, though. Crawford might actually overtake. Yep, he did. Ah, man, really, Crawford? Really, Kyle Pinto? He couldn't keep that position. All right, 4 out of 5 feedback. That's pretty good. There we go. All right, 6 laps they've done. Good. Good. I think, yeah, they should be able to get their feedback in then. Man, did Kyle Pinto all of a sudden get, like, better smoothness or something? Like, really? Crawford got 4 out of 5 feedback. All right. Yeah, it won't even go up to maximum grip or rubber. Man, oh, really.
It's at high drift though, so that means like less chance of an incident. Alright, 5 out of 5 feedback for Carl Pinto. Alright. Go back into the pits. Alright. Hopefully we can get a good setup right here. Because judging by how much those tires wear, yeah, probably won't have enough room for like a good setup. Okay. I think that might be good. Alright. Now just wait for Crawford. Okay, you got 5 out of 5 feedback. Good. Now we can just like skip through most of this and then like, yeah. Yeah, this is like. Yeah, I think that might be good. Yeah, right around there. Okay. Okay. Now we just fast forward. I put my control on the charger and everything. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, Crawford got a good setup though. He did actually end up getting a pretty good setup as well, so yeah. Yeah, he's already got a pretty good setup, so that's good. That's at least good. It's like once they deal with a puncture, then they're basically done, and then like the next setup, like we figure out what's, you know, the next feedback, we figure out what's the best setup, and then go on that for the rest of practice 3. So yeah. All right, here we go. It should be, yeah, it should definitely be our best setup. I don't know, just anything. All right, now we wait for Crawford. And he is done right now. Yep, here we go. Let's see if Kyle Pinto can actually overtake. Nah, he's not going to be able to. But Crawford will be going slower, so yeah. I don't think it's going to happen, though. And Crawford's on worse tires as well, so yeah. Yeah, Crawford's not, I mean, Kyle Pinto's not going to be able to overtake, so yeah. We just need to kind of wait for practice to be over with, man. I'm pretty sure Crawford's tire wears is definitely going up a bit higher, so yeah, they're going. Yeah, his tire wear is going down a bit faster, so yeah. Tsunoda has something going on. Oh, it must be a damaged car part. Yeah, he must have had damage somewhere. I'm sure that engine will still be good enough to use in practice 1 during Austria. Because I basically stop using it once it gets down to 20%, so yeah. Alright, so Kyle Pinto did overtake Crawford. Oh wait, no he didn't. He couldn't even do that much. Couldn't even do that much, so yeah. Okay, maybe this time. Nope, not even this time. Man, Kyle Pinto, you suck. Not being able to overtake your teammate, like, yeah. Alright, it's 30 minutes. 2 out of 5 feedback. Nice. Alright, the tire wear is probably going to be going down here real soon. Around 30% or so. And really, Kyle Pinto might be able to overtake him. Yeah, once Crawford's tire wear gets down, the tires get down to 30%, then yeah, Kyle Pinto's going to be able to overtake. Hey, what up? Alright, Crawford. I'm okay. Yeah, Crawford got up to 2 out of 5 feedback. Alright. Alright, so Crawford's tires are now at 30%. And now Kyle Pinto's tires are now at 30%. Crawford might actually have a puncture first, so yeah, I'm sure that's what's going to happen here. Crawford's going to have a puncture first, and like, yeah. I would have to say Charles Leclerc is my favorite. Yeah, Pierre's pretty okay. Alright, and now Crawford's tire life is now at 22%. We're about to not fast forward here. Okay, yep, 21%. We're just gonna wait for that. Yeah, I'm a Ferrari fan. Ah, yeah, he had a puncture. Great.
Yeah, copy.
Just blocked him up.
Copy.
No, not really. You were joking. I'm heading back to the garage. Alright.
Copy. Copy.
Yeah, good night. I'll get this started with at midnight. Yeah, it's good. I'll get the race started with around midnight, so yeah. Hope you subscribe so then that way you can actually watch what happens. Got feedback available. Let's see. You're subbed already. That's good. Tsunoda has damage. Yeah, we already knew that, basically, but did he get more damage then? Is that what happened? Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to lower this fuel. 5 laps. Alright, he's probably gonna have a puncture by that point anyway. He got 4 out of 5 feedback just going out of the pits.
least Colapinto's going faster than Bottas.
Does Bottas have a problem?
No, not really. His powertrain's pretty good. Yeah, Crawford at least goes faster than Joe and Magnussen. Bottas just extended it here. He just got a faster lap. Puncture. Yep. Alright, once he goes into the garage, I am going to have to go to the bathroom, though, so yeah. At least the good news is my controller didn't die out one time during practice, too, so that's good news. That's some pretty good news right there. My controller didn't even die out. So yeah, they've already done more laps in practice than the actual race, so yeah, they have. Definitely, like, the powertrain can definitely, like, yeah, wear more out during practice sessions for sure, like, yeah, they can. Alright, so once he actually gets into the garage, I'm gonna put it on fast forward. I'm gonna use the bathroom, alright? Let's see that feedback. Yeah, just one more. Alright, put it on fast forward. I'm going. Okay,
So, yeah. Now we just wait. Just wait for practice 2 to get started with. Anderson had something go on.
Was it a mechanical fault? No, probably not.
I mean, gearbox could be an issue, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he had anything go on. Alright. This broadcast's been going on for 1 hour and 28 minutes now, so, yep. Here we go. Here we go. Been going on for quite some time, hasn't it? Okay. Alright. 8 minutes, 20 seconds, and 8 minutes left. Yeah, so these broadcasts, every single broadcast is basically like 2 hours long. Like, yeah. It's like Colapinto does have 4 out of 5 feedback, so we aren't going to fast forward right when it goes out, you know, yeah, right when they start going. So we have to wait for that point. Okay, 6 minutes. Alright, 2 minutes left. Alright. So again, at the 1 minute mark, I'm going to put it at normal speed. Let my controller charge up. And yeah. Alright. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Yellow flag. Alright. What happened?
Let's have a
Stop
look.
running.
Heading down the straight. Oh, we've seen a few go off the track there. They've got to be careful and watch the car there.
He really corrected that. He really did correct that. Alright, 40 seconds. Here we go. Just having my controller charge a little bit more. You know, that's all. Just have it charge up a little bit more. 10 seconds left. Alright. Get this done with. Yeah, the only driver we were able to beat is Zhou Guan Yu. So yeah, that's pretty decent, I guess. That's kind of decent. We were at least able to beat Zhou. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have better medium speed cornering than the Kicksaba. So yeah, we have better medium speed cornering than Kicksaba. So that's good at least. Alright. Alright, so yeah. 114.0. Yeah. So the lap record could very well be beaten this season. So yeah. Like literally, Charles Leclerc was literally able to beat the lap record in Bahrain, which hasn't even been beaten in real life since 2005. So like, yeah, these cars are pretty fast already. Like already at the start of the season, these cars are actually pretty fast. All right. Oh wait, yeah, just wait until he gets a 5 out of 5 feedback. Yeah. Alright, 5 out of 5 feedback. There you go. Alright. Alright, that's the best setup. Alright, that's good. Ooh. So you can only go 32 laps. Alright, so yeah. Only 32 laps and that's it. So yeah. So definitely those tires are definitely going to puncture before the end of practice 3. So yeah. They're definitely going to puncture before the end of practice 3. So yep. Alright, get back out there then.
Copy.
Okay, so Crawford did get 4 out of 5 feedback, alright? So yeah, you got 4 out of 5 feedback. That's good. That's real good right there.
Copy.
Major engine wear.
Copy.
Yep, major engine wear. So there you go. Galopinto is quite a ways away from major engine wear, so yeah. Alright. It should still be a little while until like, yeah, he deals with puncture. But I think he's definitely gonna be dealing with a puncture. I think somebody's gonna be dealing with a puncture, that's for sure. Like, yep. Definitely somebody's gonna be dealing with a puncture. They're both gonna be dealing with a puncture. Like, yep. Yeah, I remember back then when it was like 90 minutes for practice 1 and 2 and then 60 minutes for practice 3. It's a big wonder why they even got rid of that, you know, like, yeah. It makes sense, it does kind of make sense though. Like, yeah. Because definitely, like, yeah, you don't really want to be driving out there for like so long, wearing out your engine and all that, you know. So, like, you get situations where drivers are just sitting around waiting for practice to be over. Like, yeah. And really, 60 minutes for each practice session doesn't feel like that long either. Like, yeah.
It don't feel that long. It really doesn't. Yellow flag.
Let's have a look at the action. It's all at the final corner. And that's... Oh, no, that's not quite what they would have wanted. But all being well and fingers crossed, no lasting damage to the car.
He almost hit a kick Salva. Man, I would have wished he did that. I kind of do in a way. Like, yeah, that would have been good. That would have been real good for us. Like, our car does better at medium speed cornering than they do, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried about them. Like, yeah, it's not too much of a worry. Like, I think we will actually beat Kick Salva in this race. Like, for real, we will. We will definitely beat Kick Salva. Like, they don't stand a chance against us. They really don't. What's the chance to safe car? 25% chance. I think we might overfuel a bit, you know, yeah. Put Kyle Pinto on 2 laps of fuel, 2 extra laps of fuel, and then Crawford on 1 extra lap of fuel. Like, yeah, do that. We are definitely gonna be lapped though, so yeah. Alright, 5 out of 5 feedback.
Yeah, go.
Alright, that is the best setup. So, yep, just fuel it up. 26 laps of fuel. Yeah, Crawford's on a lower fuel oil then.
Alright, now we fast forward. There's not really much to do anymore, so yeah. Now I'm just sort of waiting for them to actually, yeah, I'm just sort of waiting around till they actually puncture their tires, so yeah. Come on, 67%. 67% on those tires. I think Colapinto might actually be able to catch up a bit. That might actually be the case. He might be able to catch up just a bit. I'm hoping their smoothness can actually be just a little bit more better. Like, yeah, their smoothness needs to be really good. If they don't have good smoothness, that's not good. That's really not good at all. To not have good smoothness and everything. It's the tire preservation that we should really be focused on. Yeah, the tire preservation. Wait for Crawford to actually get a puncture. Yeah, his tires are getting pretty close to wearing out, so yeah. Oh yeah, he'll definitely be able to use that in Austria. Like, yeah, he'll definitely be able to use that engine in the Austrian practice session. Alright, his tires at 32%. Alright, and 31%. Alright, there we go. And right at this breaking point, it should be 30%. Nope. Here? Yeah, here. Okay. 30% now on his tires. And now Kyle Pinto has 30% on his tires. It's already 10:01. So yeah, now I have like less than 2 hours to actually get through this. Alright, the Star Life is now at 24%. Alright, now we just wait. 23%. Alright, just waiting now. Just really, we're waiting now. Like, yeah, we're just waiting for the point now. Alright, 22%, just one more percentage, and then, like, yeah, we're gonna just go normal speed and just wait. Alright, 21%. Alright, now we just wait. Yeah, this broadcast's been going on for 2 hours now. Yeah, so I'll be back in less than 2 hours at least. Like, yeah, in less than 2 hours, I'll be back. Give me less than 2 hours and I'll be back, alright? So, yeah. I'll make sure that the controller charges up, like, yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure that it can get up to 1 bar at least. Okay, now Crawford's had a puncture. Alright.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy.
So yeah, Kyle Pinto did like one more lap than Crawford, so yeah, that's nice. That's nice for him. Alright, 10 minutes, 5 seconds left. Alright, so yeah. Oh, 26% on his engine. Alright, now Kyle Pinto's dealt with the puncture, so yep, there you go. So I'll make sure the controller can at least get up to 1 bar. Like, yeah, I'll make sure that it can at least get up to 1 bar before yeah, we do this. Yep. So I'll make sure it gets up to 1 bar before then. Like, yeah. I'll play like undisputed. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play undisputed. And make sure it gets up to 1 bar. Like, yeah, make sure it gets up to 1 bar before we start the race. Like, yeah. At least he got 71% on track accommodation, and Crawford got 43%. Not even up to 50%. Like, yeah, that's not really good at all for Crawford. But we did use reserve drivers, so yeah. Alright. Alright, now we just kind of wait. We just kind of wait around. Yeah, yeah, just kind of wait around for practice to be officially over with. And I'll play like undisputed until like the clock reaches like 11:30. That way I can actually get more of a charge on my controller. I'll get more of a charge on my controller, like, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, and probably go up to 1 bar at least. At least it would go up to 1 bar, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's still not up to 1 bar just yet, so yeah. It should go up to 1 bar, like, before I even get back, you know. Yeah, it should probably get up to 1 bar by the time I get back. Yeah, so 2 times speed is like 2 seconds every second. Like, yeah, that's basically what it is. 2 seconds every second. Every actual second. Yeah. All right, Verstappen does have a 1 minute 14.5. That does definitely beat the lap record. Like, yeah. Yeah, so lap record's definitely going to be beat. I am pretty sure the lap record's going to be beat. Like, yeah, it is. It's definitely going to be beat. And, like, yep. Okay, okay. 11 minutes, 10 seconds left. All right. Honestly, I hope for my controller to actually get the 1 bar before this practice session's over with. Like, yeah, yeah, let it get up to 1 bar before this is even over with. That way I'll definitely have a lot more room to ensure that it does stay up to 1 bar before I actually start the race. It ends up staying at like 1 bar or something like that for like, yeah, I don't know. I think it should stay up to 1 bar, at least stay up to 1 bar. By the time I get back, by the time I actually get back, it should be up to 1 bar. Like, yeah. just hoping it doesn't like die out during the race. Like, yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for. Because even just one bar right away, that's probably not even going to be enough. Like, yeah, as I saw with my Hungarian Grand Prix I just did. Like, yeah, that's still not enough. That's just still not enough, you know. And yeah, once it gets to like the 1 minute mark, I'm gonna go normal speed. So yeah, I'm hoping it gets up to 1 bar. I really, really hope it gets up to 1 bar right here, for real. It needs to get up to 1 bar. It does. It really needs to get up to just 1 bar. Just 1 bar. That's it. I'm still watching. Like, yeah, I'm watching my controller charge up. Like, yeah, that's all I'm really doing, just watching my controller charge up. Alright, just 4 minutes left. Alright, 2 minutes left. Alright, 1 minute left. Alright. Alright, my controller battery didn't even reach up to 1 bar, so yeah. Hopefully it will, like, before then. Alright.
Will practice pay off for the drivers? Well, we're about to find out in qualifying.
Teams often bring upgrades to Barcelona, so the qualifying order could be a little shaken up. Cars need to be well balanced in both high and low speed corners to set a good lap here.
There's been a bit of talk about Alex Albon, Peru. How are things looking for him today?
We saw some disappointing lap times for them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
Fortunately for us, it's nearly time for them to hit the track.
Yeah, we're done here. Alright, my controller battery didn't even reach up to 1 bar.